take care with all the world.
And welcome back to another episode with me on Real Life Talk with Blessing. Isn't it amazing that we're growing? Yes, you guys have been with me for so long. We're almost getting to 1 year of starting Real Life Talk with Blessing. And it has gone so far. It has. A lot of people have connected with what we talk about. A lot of people have, in one way or the other, said, yes, Blessing, I could relate to this. Today we're going to talk about something that is all over social media. I don't know if you have seen it, between Johnny Depp and his wife. Johnny Depp is the guy that acted Pirates of the Caribbean. He's an amazing actor. He's someone I actually like. So seeing him go through all this is really heartbreaking. It's funny how people end up with the wrong ones. Trust me, the worst people to be in a relationship with, the people who would drain every energy in you, narcissistic people, people who suffer from narcissism. It is terrible. When you have an encounter with them, you never be the same. It changes you. It changes how you feel about yourself. It changes everything. And the funny part is, they don't give a shit. They don't care. Because narcissistic people don't have empathy. They feel nothing, even though they pretend they do feel something. You know, I'll always say this. Going through divorce is a lot of stress. That is why I tell people, make sure you end up with the right partner. Because if you end up with the wrong one, despite the fact you did not enjoy the relationship, you're still going to go through so much stress getting a divorce to get out of it. But you know, it's crazy how you fall in love with somebody and at a point you find out you don't just want to be with them, you don't want to see them, you just want them out of your space. What changed? What happened to the love and affection? How did it get cold? One day I told my husband something. I said, there's a thin line between love and hate. And it just takes a little push to cross over. Meeting Amber, he thought he found true love and a friend. He never thought it would be an abusive marriage. He was abused emotionally, mentally, physically. And you know, funny enough, people don't talk about abuse, domestic abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse on the side of the men. Why? Because there's this stigmatization that, come on, you're a man. People have that mentality. He's a man. How can a woman abuse him? But it happens. No matter how strong you are, you can get broken by a person. You can get broken by your partner. It happens. We see it all the time. Johnny Depp was abused physically, emotionally, and mentally. You see, when you end up with a manipulator, a narcissist, it could mess up with your mind. It's a lot of torture when you end up with the wrong person. Emotionally, you're gonna suffer. Relationships can be sweet, can be beautiful. It's just the two people involved that can make that happen. When this one has to throw away their ego, this has to throw away their pride, you will see they end up with beautiful relationships. A lot of time, what destroys marriages and relationships is pride and ego. This one don't know how to apologize. This one don't know how to say, I am sorry. And at the end of the day, you find out that these two people let their pride destroy their relationship. You claim you love someone. Pride shouldn't be bigger than your love for them. So this is to you, that single man, that single woman, who is saying, oh, I can't wait to get married. First of all, you have to start working on yourself. How do you handle conflict? How do you handle anger? How do you handle your emotion? All these are very important before you get to live with someone. So please, while you prepare for that marriage, work on yourself. Work on your emotion. Work on your anger. Work on how you speak to people. There are some people, when you're in a relationship with them and you guys have like a misunderstanding, the words they will tell you, you will feel like dying. Hurtful words. They'll tell you, oh, I was angry. Can you take the words back after your anger? Can you take your words back? And remember, you can get help if you are an abuser. You can't say, oh, that is how I am. That is how I was brought up. Nobody cares about those things because you have the opportunity to make yourself a better person. If you decide not to be a better person, it is your choice. Be a better person and see how amazing your relationship will blossom. Are you truthful? Are you kind? Are you understanding and considerate? You see, one time I and my husband went to see my pastor. We're having issues. And my pastor says something I can't forget because I talk to people and I use that same line. He said, marriage is like a vehicle. If you don't put fuel in that car, no matter how expensive it is, no matter the make, it will move. You'll be stuck. Friendship is the fuel in your marriage. Friendship is what makes you forgive. Friendship is what makes you overlook some of your flaws. Friendship, not love. When someone is your friend, even when they mess up, you overlook it. You have some friends who have messed up sometimes, and you be like, hey, you are crazy. I know this is your character. But you don't cut off from them because friendship is there. Why can't you use friendship to fuel your relationship? Let friendship be the gas in your vehicle. Let friendship be the gas that moves your relationship. Without friendship, your marriage cannot work. I'm telling you the truth. Once you see your partner as your friend, it will be hard for you to raise your hand against them. It will be hard for you to be abusive to them because of friendship. What am I trying to say today? Be prepared before you get into that relationship. Don't be blinded by emotion, please. Be very sure you want to end up with this person and they want to end up with you also. So that you don't end up regretting and saying, oh, why didn't I think about it? Why didn't I make this decision? Oh, why didn't I do this? We all are trying to be better people. Train yourself to be a better person for you and for the people around you. When both of you face a challenge as a team, you win. But when you face a challenge as a competition, you will be against each other. I hope you understand this. Because looking at Johnny Depp and his wife, all I could say was, how did they get here? How did they get to that point? They couldn't stand each other anymore. How did they get there? Listen, if you're facing some kind of challenges and you think you need counseling, get help, please. You know, sometimes we get relieved when we speak to someone. Please don't feel shy. And don't forget to join me next week on Real Life Talk with Blessing.
My ship has sailed.